Yo, what's good, cutthroat mob and seekers of the unseen? You tapped into Peace of Mind, Reloaded, featuring your host, Princess the Goddess. Tonight, we'll be diving deep into the science behind cause and effect, karma, manifestation, and pretty much topics surrounding metaphysics. We'll be talking about soul frequency. In the vast tapestry of existence, each of us carries a unique vibrational signature, a personal melody echoing through the cosmos. This is your soul frequency. It's the essence of who you are, a sacred hum that resonates with your deepest truths and highest potential. Imagine it as a celestial blueprint, guiding your journey and illuminating your path. When you align with this frequency, you unlock an incredible flow of energy, intuition, and creativity. It's a state of profound harmony, where your inner world mirrors the boundless beauty of the universe. How do you tune in? Through moments of quiet introspection, through practices that bring you joy, and by embracing your authentic self. Listen to the whispers of your soul, for they are always guiding you home. Let your soul frequency be your compass, leading you to experiences and connections that elevate your spirit. Embrace the magic within and watch as your world transforms. Yo, what's good, cutthroat mob and seekers of the unseen? You tapped into Peace of Mind, Reloaded, featuring your host, Princess the Goddess. Tonight, we'll be diving deep into the science behind cause and effect, karma, manifestation, and pretty much topics surrounding metaphysics. We'll be talking about soul frequency. In the vast tapestry of existence, each of us carries a unique vibrational signature, a personal melody echoing through the cosmos. This is your soul frequency. It's the essence of who you are, a sacred hum that resonates with your deepest truths and highest potential. Imagine it as a celestial blueprint, guiding your journey and illuminating your path. When you align with this frequency, you unlock an incredible flow of energy, intuition, and creativity. It's a state of profound harmony, where your inner world mirrors the boundless beauty of the universe. How do you tune in? Through moments of quiet introspection, through practices that bring you joy, and by embracing your authentic self. Listen to the whispers of your soul, for they are always guiding you home. Let your soul frequency be your compass, leading you to experiences and connections that elevate your spirit. Embrace the magic within and watch as your world transforms.
Yo, what's good, Cutthroat Mob? Y'all already know what time it is. Welcome back to Peace of Mind Reloaded, the show where we don't sugarcoat, we don't fluff, and we definitely don't let you play spiritual games with your life. You feel me? First off, Happy New Year to all my real ones out there. We stepping into 2026, and I don't care what y'all been told. This year, it doesn't magically fix your life. You do. January 1st, you don't erase old patterns. It don't erase old patterns. You still the same you. You still got the same brain. You still carrying the same habits. But here's the gift. You can change it if you're willing to do the work. um, if you're ready to be honest with yourself, and that's what tonight is about. Now, listen, I know a lot of y'all have been doing the affirmations and visualization boards, the TikTok manifestation challenges, all that cute shit. And you look around and it feels like, nothing's changed. That is because manifestation is not just positive thinking. It ain't just, vibes and wishes. That's the kindergarten version. The real grown version is the science. It's the accountability. It's the energy, the action, the cause and effect, the karma. Um it's all connected whether you know it or not. Pardon me. So tonight we gonna break it down. We gonna talk about how your thoughts literally shape your brain and how your subconscious is, running your life while you sleep, and why your emotions, they're the real fuel behind what you create. We're going to talk about why repeating the same year over and over isn't just a coincidence. It's a lesson that you didn't learn the first time. And yeah, we going to, dive into karma, you know, the kind that doesn't wait, the kind that makes your ass check yourself, the kind that spills over into other people's lives as well. By the end of this episode, you're going to understand why your life looks the way it does, why manifestation isn't working for you yet, and how to finally take control of the energy that you put into the universe. And if you came here just to play with energy and not respect it, you got to get the fuck on, because this ain't the place for you. Straight up. All right, cool, cool. All right, now, without further ado, we're going to get into it. It's going to be deep, it's going to be raw, but it's going to hurt in the right way. Once again, I'm your host, Princess the Goddess. This is Peace of Mind Reloaded, and let's get started. All right, y'all. Now, let's start with the brain, because a lot of y'all don't even realize that your reality is already being built while you sleep, while you scroll, or even complain. Your brain literally can't tell the difference between what you imagine and what you experience. The science calls this neuroplasticity. That means that your neurons, your brain, your brain cells, they rewire themselves based on your thoughts, your actions, your emotions. Repetition builds reality. Here's the kicker. 95% of your life is running on autopilot. That's the subconscious. That means your habits, your fears, your biases, your survival patterns. They're controlling your life, and your life while you're busy thinking you're in control. You're saying affirmations. um like, saying affirmations is cute and all, but if your subconscious hasn't been trained to believe, it's like trying to drive a car with no gas. You got to reach the subconscious to make the shit work. In other words, like, you really got to be in tune with your inner, not whatever is on the exterior or what's on the outside of you, but you got to connect with your inner being, your spirit, your soul, your consciousness, your subconscious at that. Without that, them affirmations is like pointless. They're useless. They're just something that looks cute and something good to look forward to, you know, but you really have to reach deep inside, and really align with your soul, your spirit. Now let's talk patterns. Childhood programming, trauma, survival habits, they're sticky. They loop, they repeat. This is why some people do affirmations every damn day, but keep manifesting the same disappointments. And it's not magic. It's like your nervous system defending familiarity, right? Familiar pain feels safe. Weird, right? You got to trick your brain into safety by proving new patterns actually work. And yes, it's science, but it ain't all ooh. But yes, the motherfucker is science. All right. Now add emotions into this. Thoughts, they are instructions, and emotions, that's like the electricity. You can't just think yourself a Ferrari. You gotta feel it. You gotta feel it as like real, like real, like I'm already here. Like, you gotta speak that shit, and you really have to feel it. You have to know. The nervous system doesn't just respond to words; it responds to energy, intensity, and authenticity. That's why manifestation fails if it's intellectual only. You feel it, you live it, you rehearse it, you act it, and your reality bends. That's cause and effect, baby. That's metaphysics. That's science. That's your subconscious wiring the world to your design. Okay? All right, now listen, y'all, because I already done told y'all the thoughts are instructions, right? But if those thoughts are instructions, then emotions are fuel that actually powers those instructions. Let me say that one more time for y'all. If the thoughts are instructions, emotions are the fuel that actually powers those instructions. Think about it like this. If, like, okay, you could tell your brain all day, I'm rich, I'm happy, I'm loved. But if your nervous system, if your feelings, if your body's still vibrating scarcity, doubt, or fear, you ain't manifesting shit. You just talking to yourself. It's like I said before, though, you really have to, and that's why you have to be in tune. That's why you have to be in alignment with your inner self, your subconscious, because without that, it's like, yeah, it's like sound good type shit, but it ain't, you know? Um, Emotions are literally how your body signals the universe and your subconscious. This is important, so pay attention. That's why manifesting is not a checklist. It's not some cute morning routine. It's about feeling your desires as if they already exist, because they do. That's why manifesting, okay, it's deeper than that. It's way deeper than that, y'all. And yes, I mean, feel it deep, like feel it in your chest, like feel it in your bones, feel it in your spirit, your cells, like they're already here. Like, now a lot of people hate this part because they don't like owning their emotions for some odd ass reason, but they want to skip this action. They want to skip. They want to skip to action. They want to skip to the result. They want to skip to the highlight. And nah, you gotta sit with the energy first. Like, you gotta feel the longing, you have to feel the frustration, you have to feel the doubt, the excitement, and the clarity. That emotion rehearsal wires your brain to accept reality in alignment with your vision. So let me break it down further for you. When you activate emotion during manifestation, you're basically telling your subconscious, hey, this is important. This is my priority. I want you to rewrite my internal programming to make it real. That's why so many people fail. They say, I want this job, I want this money, I want this love, but they don't feel it. Do you feel like, okay, do you really feel like you have this job, or you have this money, or you have this love that you're looking for? Because you have to feel it as if it's already existent. It's already there, and genuinely, you have to genuinely feel it. You can't just want to, like, you have to really want to feel it, and genuinely though, genuinely, because like there ain't no power without your emotion. That's the power. The emotion is what fuels it. That's what it's like. Think of it like this. Y'all ever watched a movie with a witch in it, and like she brewing up some stuff in her little cauldron and stuff? Like, come on. But she putting all that little hate up into there. She talking her shit and throwing all types of potions and all types of shit up into that motherfucking cauldron just to make a motherfucking potion, some type of poisonous, toxic ass potion. But she, colors it pretty and, ties it with a bow and she writes a note on it and says, "Drink me." So to anybody's naked eye, they're not gonna think, okay, well, this potion doesn't look dangerous. That's how their mind is gonna be, but that's not what it really is. Their feelings ain't telling them, okay, just because it's pretty, I ain't finna drink this because I don't feel like it's safe. Where the fuck did this drink come from? Nah, they, you know. So what I'm saying is, like, you really gotta feel as in intuition, feel as in feeling that emotion, like the everything. You just really have to feel it. You have to embrace that and let that consume you. Like, let it consume you sometimes. It ain't nothing wrong with it. Um, like, hold on. Let me know if y'all still with me. Let me know if y'all still with me. Follow me if you following me, y'all. Um, and y'all make sure that y'all, like, subscribe, comment, do all that good shit. Do whatever you gotta do. You feel me? Because every episode only gets better. You know, with every episode, I promise you, it only gets better. The conversations are so good. But like I said, this is called Soul Frequency today because I feel like, okay, what better than to start the year off with something that's like inspirational. So, um, yeah, this was very necessary, I feel like. So make sure y'all you feel me, support your girl, like, comment, do all that good shit. You can see it obviously on the motherfucking banners that are floating across the screen. All right, so yeah, I'm gonna get back to it. All right, and by if in the event during this live stream that you guys want to share your thoughts or you want to hop on and comment or do whatever, you're more than welcome to. This is open to everybody, and I just hope that y'all have a great new year and can continue the whole year to be great. Manifest good things. Now we about to get back to it. I just had to put that out there for y'all. All right, so here's the truth. Back to what I was saying. Yeah, yeah, like I said, they don't. You have to really feel that you have to really feel the things that you are manifesting, feel the things that you want, you know um because when it doesn't work, that's just like, okay, they don't feel victory, they don't feel the abundance, they don't feel the peace. And here's the truth: if your energy is still low frequency, your reality is going to match that. Hold up, because let me say that one more time. If your energy is still low frequency, your your reality is going to match that. You can't fake it. The universe, or call it your subconscious or whatever, your call it your karma, call it reality itself. It doesn't respond to fake vibes. So your emotions are the fuel that either powers your manifestation or burns it down. It could go either way. This is why self-awareness is key. You got to be aware of self. You got to be aware of what you're doing and you know what you're putting out into the universe. In other words, you got to recognize when your emotions are helping and when they are sabotaging. when you can control and harness your emotional energy consciously, you're not you're not chasing manifestation, you're creating it. And yes, this requires practice. And yes, this will feel like work, but the payoff is like that's unmatched. Real power in your life, Like real talk. Um, we gonna take a short little break for about 2 to 4 minutes. So I'm gonna play this little, video is probably gonna be on loop again. Um, and after the video plays, probably about twice or however long it is, we will definitely be back. So stay tuned. Please don't go nowhere.
Yo, what's good, cutthroat mob and seekers of the unseen? You tapped into Peace of Mind, Reloaded, featuring your host, Princess the Goddess. Tonight, we'll be diving deep into the science behind cause and effect, karma, manifestation, and pretty much topics surrounding metaphysics. We'll be talking about soul frequency. In the vast tapestry of existence, each of us carries a unique vibrational signature, a personal melody echoing through the cosmos. This is your soul frequency. It's the essence of who you are, a sacred hum that resonates with your deepest truths and highest potential. Imagine it as a celestial blueprint, guiding your journey and illuminating your path. When you align with this frequency, you unlock an incredible flow of energy, intuition, and creativity. It's a state of profound harmony, where your inner world mirrors the boundless beauty of the universe. How do you tune in? Through moments of quiet introspection, through practices that bring you joy, and by embracing your authentic self. Listen to the whispers of your soul, for they are always guiding you home. Let your soul frequency be your compass, leading you to experiences and connections that elevate your spirit. Embrace the magic within and watch as your world transforms. Yo, what's good, cutthroat mob and seekers of the unseen? You tapped into Peace of Mind, Reloaded, featuring your host, Princess the Goddess. Tonight, we'll be diving deep into the science behind cause and effect, karma, manifestation, and pretty much topics surrounding metaphysics. We'll be talking about soul frequency. In the vast tapestry of existence, each of us carries a unique vibrational signature, a personal melody echoing through the cosmos. This is your soul frequency. It's the essence of who you are, a sacred hum that resonates with your deepest truths and highest potential. Imagine it as a celestial blueprint, guiding your journey and illuminating your path. When you align with this frequency, you unlock an incredible flow of energy, intuition, and creativity. It's a state of profound harmony, where your inner world mirrors the boundless beauty of the universe. How do you tune in? Through moments of quiet introspection, through practices that bring you joy, and by embracing your authentic self. Listen to the whispers of your soul, for they are always guiding you home. Let your soul frequency be your compass, leading you to experiences and connections that elevate your spirit. Embrace the magic within and watch as your world transforms.
All right, y'all. We are back. I hope you guys enjoyed that, that little video. Um, and really had some time to let that sit, and let it sink in. Um, Now we about to get back to it, all right? Now we get into the heavy shit, right? Cause and effect, karma. Call it what you want, but don't call it optional. Every action has a reaction. Every thought, every word, every choice sends ripples into the universe. And yeah, some ripples hit other people. That's reality, that's life, and that's the grown folk truth. A lot of people think that karma is some religious punishment or some like some what's that word what's the word superstitious tale. But nah, karma is just energetic math. So like it put two and two together. Like it's like a math and it's a science. But you gotta have the science. That it's the science. It's the science within the math. The science within the math. Follow me if you follow me. You have to put something out there, energy, action, intention, and it comes back. It's like a boomerang. Like y'all know what a boomerang is? It's that one little weapon that you could throw. Or better yet, better example. For those of y'all who have ever watched this, the animated series is called The Last Airbender. The Avatar, The Last Airbender. And Katara's brother Sokka, he has a boomerang, and when he throws that motherfucker, it always comes back. In other words, what goes around comes back around. That's what karma is. What you dish it. So don't dish out what you can't give. I mean, what you can't take. You know what I'm saying? Um, because that motherfucker comes back, and sometimes it comes back immediately. Sometimes it waits. Sometimes it's delayed. It doesn't matter. The equation, it always balances. So you can run, you can hide, you can lie to yourself, but your energy, it don't forget. It doesn't forget. So here's the part that most people don't realize. Your manifestations can affect other people too. Let me repeat that one more time for y'all. Your manifestations can affect other people too. You're not just creating your life in a vacuum. That's why when you manifest selfishly, or you manipulate, or you act without integrity, life finds a way to balance that energy. Cause and effect is real. Karma doesn't judge, it delivers. And yes, that can be a blessing or consequences depending on what you put out. Now, so when you're thinking, speaking, or doing, understand this. You're building not just your reality, but the world around you. The adult version of manifestation. And if you're not paying attention, you'll be shocked at how fast things come back to you, whether it's good or bad. You know, now this is the let's tie this, back to science, neuroplasticity, emotions, cause and effect. All of that equals up to manifestation with accountability. Okay? You can't just say you want abundance. You can't just visualize love. You can't just dream peace. You have to move consciously. You think consciously. You have to feel consciously and act consciously. That's how you align your energy with your desired outcome. That's how you respect karma while creating reality. Here's a line. Here's a line you better sit with. All right. You cannot control what others do, but you control how your energy responds. You cannot escape the ripples you create, and you can only own them. I learn from them, and consciously direct them forward. Let me try to say that one more time. I'm gonna say it one more time. You see what I just did there? I said let me try. That was with no emotion. But let me do it one more time. I'm like doing it with emotion, with good intent. And I'm really actually about to manifest that I'm about to say that back for y'all one more time so that y'all can really hear me. No pun intended. You cannot control what others do, but you control how your energy responds. You cannot escape the ripples you create. You can only own them, learn from them, and consciously direct them forward. And yeah, it's uncomfortable. Yeah, it's heavy, but that's the point. Growth, manifestation, karma, they ain't cute. They ain't just some game. They ain't instant gratification. It, it's the truth. The responsibility and the results. You ready? If you're ready to like ask yourself, are you ready to do that? Or are you gonna keep, like running around in circles, or loops, or Now let's get to the part where everybody hates this shit, right? Why you keep repeating the same damn year? Why January feels like deja vu? Like you're back in the same place, same struggle, same heartbreak, same disappointment. Here's the spoiler. Spoiler alert. It ain't coincidence. It's unlearned lessons repeating louder. Okay? Your brain loves familiar. Here I go again. Your brain loves familiarity. Even if it hurts, that's why we stay in toxic relationships, dead end jobs, bad habits, and self sabotage. That's why affirmations don't just stick, and why visualizations feel like a fantasy, because your nervous system is literally screaming, familiar pain feels safe. Unfamiliar pain, unfamiliar growth feels scary. You got to sit with that and recognize it, name it, call yourself out, because until you consciously intervene, history is going to constantly keep repeating itself. And every time it repeats, it's louder, it's harder, more expensive, and more painful. How many times do you got to keep learning the same lesson over and over again for you to say, okay, this enough is enough. Enough is enough. I want something different. I want something better. I don't want to continue to be depressed or down or sad, or I don't want to continue to be, at this negative, perspective of my life. I want to do better. You really have to start manifesting, things, but like you can't just manifest it and think that it's going to happen, baby, because it's not. It's not. It doesn't happen that way. Like I said earlier, you have to really feel, you have to feel it. Feel it in your blood cells, feel it in your bones, feel it in your everywhere. Feel it. Feel it. And that's just feel it, like I said. Just feel it. Follow me if you following me, y'all. Alright? Um, yeah. Um, this is where metaphysics, science, and karma, you know, they intersect. You are living proof of your past actions, your past thoughts, and past energy. Your reality is literally your history in motion. And if you don't adjust the energy, the vibration, the alignment, you're gonna keep walking into the same walls. You ever you ever seen a motherfucker clean a window so good, like with that Windex or whatever, and it looks so clear that you could literally just walk through it because you're not even realizing there's a whole door right there. It's happened. Yeah. But it's gonna shock your ass when you motherfucking your face hit the wall because you didn't see it there. I didn't see a big ass door right there. It just looks clean as fuck, right? Yeah. So like I said, get in alignment with self. Get in alignment with your subconscious, your spirit, and start, studying, your your manifestation. Start, because then that's why this episode is called soul frequency, because it's like the vibrations, like it's what you give out is what you're gonna get. There's a saying, what you give is what you get. And okay, go ahead and think it's a joke if you want to, but when karma shows you that the bitch is very much existent and how she works, don't be crying, you know. Now here's the flip. Loops, they aren't prisons, they're teachers. And the lesson behind it, take it seriously. Do the inner work and rewire your brain. Shift your emotional energy, break the cycle, align your actions with integrity and purpose. This is how manifestation finally works. This is how karma finally rewards you. And this is how you finally get unstuck, you know? And when you hear the words karma, don't always think that that's a bad thing. Don't always get into your head that that's a bad thing, because if you think of karma as a bad thing, that's all you gonna get. That is all you're literally going to get. Again, this is all goes a part of cause and effect and manifestation. But I wanted to, to speak to you all about this, and tell y'all the science behind it, so that y'all could go into the year and the new year, and kind of, if you've been wondering why certain things are like keep happening or aren't happening yet, this is why. So you could kind of work on that, because yeah. Um. So yeah, it's how you finally get unstuck, right? But remember this: um, it ain't fast, it ain't easy, and it ain't cute. If you're in a rush for results, you're missing the lesson. Power isn't about instant gratification. Power ain't Power is about mastery over yourself and over your mind and over your energy. You know, excuse me. Um that's what keeps you from repeating the same year, the same patterns, the same mistakes. That's what keeps your 2026 looking exactly like 2025, you know? Um Take another short break and watch this video one more time, y'all, before we move on. Yeah, your energy. Um yeah, your energy. Hey y'all. Hey y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in. Um Thank y'all for tuning in. I'm gonna play this video for y'all one more time while I take a little break, and when I come back, we about to, get back into it, and I'll probably be closing out soon. So please enjoy this little video I created.
Yo, what's good, cutthroat mob and seekers of the unseen? You tapped into Peace of Mind, Reloaded, featuring your host, Princess the Goddess. Tonight, we'll be diving deep into the science behind cause and effect, karma, manifestation, and pretty much topics surrounding metaphysics. We'll be talking about soul frequency. In the vast tapestry of existence, each of us carries a unique vibrational signature, a personal melody echoing through the cosmos. This is your soul frequency. It's the essence of who you are, a sacred hum that resonates with your deepest truths and highest potential. Imagine it as a celestial blueprint, guiding your journey and illuminating your path. When you align with this frequency, you unlock an incredible flow of energy, intuition, and creativity. It's a state of profound harmony, where your inner world mirrors the boundless beauty of the universe. How do you tune in? Through moments of quiet introspection, through practices that bring you joy, and by embracing your authentic self. Listen to the whispers of your soul, for they are always guiding you home. Let your soul frequency be your compass, leading you to experiences and connections that elevate your spirit. Embrace the magic within and watch as your world transforms. Yo, what's good, cutthroat mob and seekers of the unseen? You tapped into Peace of Mind, Reloaded, featuring your host, Princess the Goddess. Tonight, we'll be diving deep into the science behind cause and effect, karma, manifestation, and pretty much topics surrounding metaphysics. We'll be talking about soul frequency. In the vast tapestry of existence, each of us carries a unique vibrational signature, a personal melody echoing through the cosmos. This is your soul frequency. It's the essence of who you are, a sacred hum that resonates with your deepest truths and highest potential. Imagine it as a celestial blueprint, guiding your journey and illuminating your path. When you align with this frequency, you unlock an incredible flow of energy, intuition, and creativity. It's a state of profound harmony, where your inner world mirrors the boundless beauty of the universe. How do you tune in? Through moments of quiet introspection, through practices that bring you joy, and by embracing your authentic self. Listen to the whispers of your soul, for they are always guiding you home. Let your soul frequency be your compass, leading you to experiences and connections that elevate your spirit. Embrace the magic within and watch as your world transforms.
All right, y'all. So thank y'all for, you know, staying with me and rocking with me for that little break. We about to get to the, the next part. All right. So we done talking theory, philosophy, science, and metaphysics. Now it's time to get to the practical. You feel me? This is where the rubber meets the road. Call, cause, hold up. Let me say it like this. This is where the rubber meets the road. Because all the knowledge in the world. Am I even on still? Okay. Can y'all hear me? Let me know if y'all can hear me. Um, yeah, I should be. Anyways, what was I saying? Yeah. Because all the knowledge in the world, it won't matter if you don't apply it, you know? So here's some practical tools, and we're gonna talk about, I'm gonna give y'all some practical tools and how to take control of what you put out into the universe. And I practice these tools I'm gonna give you guys. I practice this with myself as well. And I'm not gonna say that it works for everybody because they may not, but you know, um, it's worth taking the step, taking a step and trying out, so your life could feel a whole lot better, and like you're not in some, you know like endless or bottomless, like you're falling and it's just endless. Okay, so step one: awareness. You have to see your patterns. You got to see that shit. You got to write that shit down if you have to. I have a journal, so you could keep a journal, record yourself, catch yourself in the moments where you complain or doubt or sabotage. um Notice your thoughts, notice your emotions, notice the loops you fall into over and over. Awareness, it ain't cute, it's the foundation of power. You can't fix what you can't see. Again, let me say that one more time. You can't fix what you can't see. Step two: remotion. Excuse me. Um, Step two: emotional calibration. Right. Remember, um, back in the second remember in segment two, your emotions are the fuel. Remember I was talking about that. Yeah. So start feeling again. Start feeling your manifestations, not just imagining them, not just saying affirmations, but actually feeling like it's real, like it's already here. Let your nervous system rehearse the victory. Feel abundance, feel peace, feel success in your body before it shows up outside. That's how you signal your subconscious, that's how you activate energy, and that's how you bend your reality. Step three: aligned action. Thoughts and feelings alone aren't enough. Action is where manifestation turns tangible. So, and I'm talking about aligned action, not busy work. If you want a new career, you got you got a network. Update your skills, apply and follow up. If you want abundance, you have to manage your money, create opportunities, make moves, and stop doing that shit that wastes your energy. Aligned action is the bridge between thought and reality. Okay? Again, let me say that one more time. Aligned action is a bridge between thought and reality. Now, moving on to step four: integrity and accountability, right? Karma, it ain't cute. Cause and effect ain't optional. Every word you speak, every energy you put out, every action you take ripples out. And yes, some of those ripples hit other people as well. You can't play sloppy with your life. Stop lying to yourself. Stop blaming others and start taking ownership. Take accountability. Integrity isn't just moral, it's practical. It's the difference between manifestation working or working against you, you know? Um, Step 5, consistency and patience. When you manifest things and when you don't expect them to just fall into place instantly because it ain't on your time, okay? You have to work for it. But yeah, you got to work for it, but you also have to wait for it. You ever been expecting like a big ass check or something, like a yeah, a check or something, and it didn't come when the day you expected it to come, but you still want it, so you have to just wait for it, like a cash, a money check, or or like some food. Ooh, I love food. I love food. You ever order some DoorDash or some Uber Eats and the food ain't come, it ain't arriving at the time you want it to arrive? Hell no, but you have to have patience and consistency because it ain't just gonna come. Sometimes there might, there's gonna be certain things that, look, period, point blank, certain things take time. And And yeah, I know you're probably thinking like, hey, it's my life. I run this shit. I want it to happen the way I want it to happen. I want to do like I want my life to, but it don't work that way because there's still God. And I don't give a fuck who does believe in God and who doesn't. I do. So I'm telling y'all, and I don't play about my God either. So I'm telling y'all, um, trust in God's timing. Trust in God's timing and stay consistent and stay patient. Sometimes, did y'all know that God and the universe will send out signals to purposely hold you back because it could be saving you from a whole tragic ass incident in the near future? Is probably where you're headed. You have to be patient and you have to stop just thinking and moving selfishly because I want. Or no, start manifesting. I am. It's here. It's here. I got it. And, be grateful for it. Like I said, it's it's not it ain't instant. This ain't TikTok. This ain't no TikTok challenge. It's neuroplasticity takes time. Emotional rewiring, it takes time. Karma balances itself in its own damn timeline. You can't rush it. But consistent alignment day after day, small disciplined moves, you know, that builds unstoppable results. And this is what I was just saying before. Um, and step 6, this is the reflection and the adjustment. Okay. You check yourself often. Period, point blank. Just check yourself often. Are your thoughts, emotions, and energy aligned with your goals? Are you still feeling are you still falling into like old patterns? Adjust, recalibrate, recommit. This is your process. This is your energy. This is your life. Stop playing with it. Stop playing with it, okay? All right. So yeah. All right, Cutthroat Mob. That's all for now. Look, I ain't here to hold your hand. I ain't here to make it cute. This year, your life is on you. Okay? You can't blame last year. You can't blame your ex, your mama, your job, or the system. All that energy, well, hold up. Because let me tell you, the system, shit, shit. You'd be surprised. Okay? Them motherfuckers really be playing with all types of shit. You think that shit is like, what? And they be fucking with the weather and shit. So I don't know. You can probably try to blame the system a little bit. But whatever the fuck happens in your life is basically what I'm saying. All that energy belongs to you. Direct. Like, and if you've been playing spiritual games, manifesting half-assed or like, running cycles, consider this your wake-up call. Remember, your thoughts create reality. Your emotions fuel it. Your actions build it, and your integrity, it governs it. Respect the system, respect yourself, respect the energy, that you put out there, that you put into the universe. Because karma, karma. Oh, I love a bitch named Karma, right? Yeah, she watching. That bitch watching. All right. Excuse my language, y'all. But yeah, she watching. And cause and effect, yeah, it don't sleep. It don't sleep. Y'all ever, when I was in school, I want to say like between the fourth and the sixth grade, right? I had this little science project, right? And this is how I think I want to use this perfect example for a cause and effect, right? I had this science project. We had the project of making a little volcano. So went and I had to go get the clay, and I had to go get, I had to get a little 2-liter bottle, you know. I had to get paints for it. Yeah, because I didn't get no colorful little ass Play-Doh. I did this shit like a G for real, like a real life volcano type shit, not for real. Not that little cute fancy shit. I had to paint that shit, but not for real. Yeah. So as I was making this little volcano, I'm thinking, how am I gonna get it to explode? Because, you know, it was like we were learning about reactions, chemical reactions, and understand that this exactly ties into it. Please hear me out. Chemical reaction. Yeah, you got that shit inside of you as well. Okay? This is a cause and effect. So there's two ways that I know how I can make this volcano erupt for my school project, right? So I had to either do, I think it was like a 7-Up and Mentos, or I had to do the baking soda and vinegar. So, you feel me? After creating my little volcano and painting it or whatever, man, I even had that shit coming out colorful lava, like colorful lava. But I had the baking soda inside the volcano, and I had poured the vinegar in it. And guess what? It had a chemical reaction and exploded. Because what caused that volcano to erupt was me pouring the vinegar inside of my volcano, which had a whole lot of baking soda. And of course, food coloring, because, to make the lava effect. That's cause and effect. If I throw something out there into the universe, or like a boomerang, if I throw something at your ass, you probably gonna throw it back. If I throw a boomerang at you, it don't gotta hit you, but it's gonna come back. It's gonna come back to me. Shoot. So just be careful on, what you put out there and what you do to, like what you do. It don't just affect you; it affects those around you. So keep that in mind, y'all. Please do. Because other people who are connected to you, they can receive your karma too. You don't, and shit. So make sure you at least trying or putting your best foot forward to do better. Because you don't want nobody else to suffer from your actions. It's not it. That ain't it. Okay? So yeah. Remember to create, your thoughts create reality. Um like, if you've been playing spiritual games, you feel me? Let me say this. Your thoughts create your reality. Your emotions, they fuel it, and your actions build it. Like I said before, and your integrity, it governs it. So respect the system, respect yourself, respect the energy that you put out, because karma, that bitch is watching. Cause and effect, they don't sleep. Manifestation, yeah, it's real, but only if you want to do the work. So what I want y'all to do before I close out this episode, I want you to sit with your energy. I want you to look at your intentions for this year. Get brutally honest with yourself and start aligning your thoughts, your feelings, and your actions. Don't cheat yourself. Don't waste another year. This time, make it count. And remember, Peace of Mind Reloaded ain't just a podcast, alright? This a movement. This a mindset. This a mirror. And a reminder that your power is real, but responsibility is mandatory. I'm your host, Princess the Goddess. You know the vibe, and I'll catch y'all the next time. Keep your energy right, keep your mind sharp, keep your actions aligned, and let's make 2026 the year we stop playing and start manifesting with authority. This is Peace of Mind Reloaded. I'm your host, Princess the Goddess, and we out. I'll see y'all next time. Thank y'all. Oh, wait. And make sure y'all motherfuckers tune in. Tune in. You feel me? Support your girl. Like, comment, subscribe, share, spread the word. All of that good shit, because it only gets better from here. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? But yeah. And thank y'all for those of y'all who have been rocking with me for some time. Thank y'all, and continue to do so. You feel me? And every episode just gets better from here. I hope y'all all enjoyed y'all holidays, had a nice Christmas or whatever, and I hope y'all enjoyed y'all new year and continue to do so for the rest of the year, like I said before. And yeah, again, I'm gonna say this one last time. This is Peace of Mind Reloaded. Today's episode was Soul Frequency. We out. Oh, and stay tuned for more. Hold up, gang. Hold up. One more thing. If y'all ever have any topics that y'all want to talk about, any questions, anything, please feel free, drop them in the comment section. DM me, whatever you have to do. Just if you want to share your stories or any topics, or if you have any questions, want to do a Q&A, want to do an interview, please feel free to let me know. Everybody is welcome. You feel me? This is shit. Well, not everybody's welcome, because if you a fake motherfucker, you're not allowed here. You gonna get kicked from this motherfucker. All right, straight up, because this, we keep it up in here, we keep it raw, real. We gonna grab in your face with it. That's why this is the cutthroat mob. You feel me? Everybody enjoy y'all new year. Enjoy the whole year, and y'all stay blessed, stay safe, and stay dangerous. Keep your eyes open and stay aware. And remember to just manifest great things and really feel it. Just know that it's already there. Okay? I love y'all, and for sure, we out now.